Welcome to NaviWork, your guide to settling into a new organization. Fresh out of school or transitioning from one organization to the next. I know it can be challenging to navigate the work environment because I've been there, done that, and worn the t-shirt. I am the amazing Ameze, and I'm here to help. I can't wait to see you every Monday at 7 a.m.
So now let's talk about, the topic for Monday was staying positive and not being overly so what now in the book, that staying positive, that is under something called growth psychology, and there are many other ways of growing and on that topic, that growth psychology topic. But I picked staying positive for that video that went out on Monday. And a friend of mine sent me a message saying, I wish I started doing this earlier. I've just left I just left a workplace because of toxicity. And so sometimes, one of the things that cause toxicity is unhealthy competition. Competition is good. We used to have trivia, have all kinds of things. So healthy competition is good, but unnecessary competition can lead to toxicity. It can lead to strife. It can lead to backstabbing, and you will lose good people, good people will resign because they can't deal with it. So now let me speak to the good person that resigned. I don't think, it's not every time that the option is to resign, but she's pretty high up. So for her to decide to leave, it must have been a well, informed decision. But sometimes when you are faced with what you perceive as a toxic environment, I think I want us to discuss. If I would analyze text, and anybody that has any ideas, you can paste it and then we'll discuss your idea. But I think first of all, we need to appraise the situation. How do you appraise the situation? On one of those lunch breaks, or one of your walks, or one of your pacing, or during the weekend when you're not carrying work home. You need to analyze the things. Lisa, oh, TP, how are you? Good to see you. How are you doing? Tade P, young rich boy, too much money. Yeah, so you need to analyze what is making you think that this is a toxic workplace, and write them down. Because sometimes you need to step out of yourself. When people say step out of yourself, I always ask them, like, how really can I really leave my spirit? That one I would have died by then. But I think the exercise is trying to say, come out and write the thing, not come out, but write the things that are making you feel, like verbalize or itemize the feeling and the reason, what happened that made you begin. It's a very important exercise because we cannot be quitting our jobs. We need to earn money. So verbalize the thing, or articulate. Let me use articulate. Articulate the thing, the feeling you are having, and the thing that happened that gave you that feeling. First thing. Second thing, talk to somebody. I remember once I was feeling very overwhelmed. I was going to resign. I think I even did. And I remember talking to my friend, Pastor M. But I was talking to her as my girl, not really as my pastor. And she said to me that she has felt the way I feel right now. But the answer was not leaving. The answer is not always leaving. That she later realized that she was experiencing burnout. And she had to leave. She had to take a break. Because if she didn't take a break, she would quit. So sometimes you need to check yourself that, am I overworked? Do I feel like I'm going through burnout? That is making me interpret whatever anybody says or does to me to mean something that it probably doesn't mean. And then if you are able to establish that you are burnt out after talking to somebody, because sometimes that self-appraisal, oh well, you're the one feeling the feeling, so the self-appraisal may not be great. So let's be honest. I don't know. Some people are very good at doing self-appraisal. I think I criticize myself a lot. I'm not sure about praising, but criticize, I'm very great at that. But when you talk to somebody, the person, you may not be able to articulate it or even express it, but the person can give words, can help. The right person, please don't go and enter hole.